Alright, I know many of you have been waiting for a few weeks now, but I finally was able to test Warzone Mobile on both the iPad Pro M2 and M4. Just a quick note, Season 4 has brought significant graphical improvements to both iPads. Peak graphics are now what is called higher, plus the updated graphical textures is even more demanding than before. I will test both lower and higher graphical settings and showcase both FPS averages at the end of this video. So definitely check the timestamps to see how each of these devices perform between both of these graphic settings. With that being said, let's start testing.
Alright lads, let's get it done.
Trophy system online.
Closing in. Enemy dropping into the AO. You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Back out. Gas is closing in.
Copy. Order strike inbound now. Impact. No hit.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Closing in. 5 left. Justice. You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Gas is closing in. Gas on weed. Copper gas on weed. Copper gas.
Alright, so now that we've completed testing for each device, to my surprise, even with uncapped FPS enabled, both devices still are able to stay relatively warm. And as expected, since Apple put a new cooling system in the iPad Pro M4, here we can see the iPad M4 only peaking up to 36 Celsius, while the iPad M2 is peaking up between 38 to 39 Celsius. Which is pretty impressive given the performance difference between both of these devices. But now that we're speaking of performance, before I showcase the final FPS averages between both of these devices, let's first talk about peak, or what is now called higher graphics. Here we can see both devices struggling. Even the M4 chip cannot run this game at a perfect 60 FPS at 1600p resolution and with the new updated graphical textures. Therefore, I highly advise not to play at this graphics setting and stick with the lower graphics. 1200p resolution is plenty. Last but not least, let's talk about FPS averages. So here we can see the iPad M4 averaging 109 FPS, while the iPad Pro M2 averaging 86 FPS. We are seeing roughly a 25% performance increase with the M4 chip, but if we look at peak graphics, it's an even larger gap. This time, we are seeing roughly a 40% performance increase with the M4 chip when compared to the M2. With this game, the M4 is definitely showing to be a worthy upgrade over the M2 and even M1, which I will test soon against the Galaxy Tab S9. Anyways, thanks for watching, and please stay tuned for my GameSir controller giveaway and review.